Hello everyone. The final started a bit earlier than expected. So we see the team Safenes Dura, the team that won against Team Keremida from Bulgaria in the semi-final minutes ago, and the other team is Bridge Scanner. They won against Team Four Corners. I'll add the names in a minute, but here North-South are the Serbians. So here North-South are Parežan and Vujicic, and they're playing against Parežan and Mladenovic playing against Vujicic Altman, and in the other table it's Zipovski and Radisic against Vainikonis and Zatorski. So 2 diamonds by South, probably weak twos in a major. Moti, 2-0 Trump asking, a bit aggressive in my mind. 3 hearts, probably a minimum. So what happens in 3 hearts? We're expecting 2 commentators, they're still on their way, Peter and Sveni. So 3 hearts, what happens? Declare can get 6 hearts, a diamond, that's the easy part, and then he can get at least 1 black trick. Because the clubs are locked, if he declare ducks the club now, the defense cannot get 3 club tricks, and declare can establish the spade and then use the heart as an entry if the defense knocks out the ace of diamonds. So I guess this will be down 1. The defense will end up taking 2 clubs, 2 spades and a diamond. So declare duck the first one correctly and the defense decided to continue. Rightfully so. So now the defense.
Hello.
Hello, Peter. Actually, now this contract is making because the declare has the winning club. Clubs are 3-3. So
Hello,
declare.
guys.
Oh, hello, Sveni. Hello,
Hello,
Peter.
Sveni.
Give me a moment to show you to the public. Okay. You can see Peter. Hi, Peter. Sveni, say hi.
Hello.
Hi. It's been a long time since
This
I met
is.
you, Peter.
How are you, Sveni?
I'm very good. You can see we have a small sunshine in back of my picture.
Yes, it's sunny where I am as well, but at yours it's sunny all the time. We are playing the final now. I'll add the names, but I'll tell you so you know. In this table, North-South are from Serbia, Parežanin and just a moment. Parežanin and Mladenovic. East-West are also from Serbia, Vujicic and Altman. At the other table, North-South are Vainikonis, Erikas Vainikonis and Piotr Zatorski against Zipovski and Radisic.
Okay, so they lost the semifinal.
Yes, they had a very bad first set, and they actually lost only by 9 imps the first set, and the second set they won in the end. So they lost by 3 imps overall, but they could have won by a lot of imps. So yes, they lost. I'll add the names now, and you can talk with Peter about this board.
So what's going to happen here? What are these guys playing? Do you know that? Are they play 201 or Strong Club or?
The Serbians are playing some dodgy system.
No, at this
Okay.
table, they're all playing natural systems, I believe. Two
These
over
are more
one ish. The other ones are the.
Then it looks like a pretty normal pass, and a strong no trump. And then I don't know your preference. Do you overcall two hearts or do you pass?
or you can double.
Yeah, you can double.
I like the double. I have good suit to lead. If it ends in one no trump,
I think East is gonna run
yeah.
for sure. And if you double, they get to spades. Oh,
No, he decided to pass. So 5 hearts, a spade 6. And let's see if they'll find the club switch for the 7th trick.
it doesn't really matter. They have time. Declare only has 3 spades, a club, and
And
2
2
diamonds.
diamonds.
If Declare misguesses clubs, maybe they can. No, it's impossible to get club tricks. So did North South have a carryover, or did they win 7-8 on board 1?
So what
No,
happened
no,
in
there
board
is
1?
no carryover for sure.
Okay.
Oh,
So
it's
they
a
won 7 M's.
double score. 3 hearts and 3 spades.
Ah, okay. I think Serbia won the Sport Federation games. Maybe one of these teams is a combination of that team.
I can't hear you well, Svenny. The connection is not good.
Sveni's
But you can hear
connection
me.
is very dodgy. Sveni, do you pay your internet?
Yes.
You
But I
paid?
use my hotspot. I'm using my hotspot now.
Your hotspot is very lousy. What is
Oh,
wrong with
really?
your Wi-Fi?
I don't have Wi-Fi where I'm staying now.
I told you you're not paying your Wi-Fi, and you're no. Okay. How much is it in Iceland? Is it very expensive?
No.
You can get Starlink from Elon Musk.
Yeah, the only thing is where I'm staying, I need to pay for a line into the house. And because I'm not using the line for TV or for a land phone, it's not really worth it for me because I'm moving to US in the summer.
Okay, so you're open for business. If I
Yes,
was
you
a
could say that.
millionaire and I was coming, I could hire you, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm coming, but I'm not a millionaire, so find
Maybe
find
soon.
somebody else.
Maybe soon.
I
So
doubt
Where are
it.
you
what's happening
moving
is
to?
that they took the first 5 tricks, and if he switches to a club now, what about uh, king of clubs?
King of clubs will be a bold play,
King of clubs, yeah.
or that he can also play the 10. But it's a bit easier when you see all the cards, right? I think the 10 is better.
Yeah, 10 is probably the technically right spade. So what's going to happen now? He's never going to get a diamond trick. He's never going to get 2 diamond tricks. Well, now he might.
One down.
It was difficult. Everyone got squeezed on the first of the 5 hearts and then the 4 spades.
I don't know what was the rush to cash ace of spades.
There was no rush. But it looked like he was just happy with -1. So we have a normal 1 heart opening in south. And then what? Would you all call to know?
I don't like my clubs. I'll bet 2 diamonds.
In you, Sveni,
Yes?
what would you bet?
I don't know.
Who knows? 2 diamonds to no trump.
I kind of like to bet both minors because it gets to the 3 level very quickly. But if I'm wrong, I'm so wrong.
If you are bad, you are very bad.
Yes. So the vulnerability makes me somewhat of a chicken. So maybe 2 diamonds is what I would do.
That's what West chose here.
It doesn't really matter if 2 spades is forcing or not forcing. You're gonna bid it no matter what, I think.
Yes, you're always bidding with ace hand.
3 no, okay.
3 no.
Or was it 3 no? Sally's gonna bid 4 spades, right? It doesn't make sense to pass. And then East is gonna double because he thinks they make game, and in 4 spades you lose a diamond and 1 or 2 spades. 2 spades probably if you have 2 diamonds.
So let's have a quick look what happened at the other table. 1 no trump going 1 off board 2. 2 hearts making at the other table. 1 club, 1 heart, pass 2 hearts. Normally 3 hearts makes, but yes, they made 3 actually. So 140 minus 50, 90 points is 3 imps. There is no carryover to your question before, Sveni.
Okay.
I think the one who did better in the Swiss will win if they are a draw. So that will be Team Bridge Scanner, which is east-west here. Outman and
Is that Vainikon is Satorsky at the other side?
Erikas is north
Yes.
and Piotr Zatorsky is south, yes. And at the other table, west is Zipovsky and east is Radisic.
Okay. Do you have any more information about the Serbians?
What more information?
I
There.
mean, how experienced they are? Are they normally on the national team, or is
All
it
the
just...
Serbians are amongst the very best Serbians.
Okay.
The two at the other table are the best pair. They play very unusual system, very difficult opponents.
Okay.
And these here are more straightforward at this table, but they generally do well. Oh, they
Ooh,
keep
4 now.
bidding. 4-0 is a big bit with this king of hearts.
Is this Bulgarian style?
It is. They
Ooh.
obviously have done some spells on table 1. They were stuck there, so now the chairs are hot. So what happens? This is not too bad. 2 club losers and 2 heart losers. Heart,
So
and heart is
he has 6
problematic.
tricks.
And
Kuda.
how many winners?
He has 5 diamonds and a spade. Wow. If you bid like that in Iceland, you're going to lose your friends very quickly. Or at least your partners, yeah? Ooh.
Four no Trump doubled. This
High quality bridge.
is promising. Promising for the final match. What nerves do you have? Do you need to have to be in 4-0 doubled?
Yeah. So maybe West should run. I don't know. 5 diamonds is 2 up. It's the
5
same as the game
diamonds
here.
is 2 off. However,
So I think someone should run.
so what
Minus
will
5 and
happen here? Down
you
3?
lose. You lose down 4. I think if he leads a spade, it's easy down 3.
Well, yeah, but it's very difficult down 4, no? You need to connect on
Depends.
the
I mean,
clubs.
South has very easy 4 discards on the diamonds. 4 times hearts. And
Yes, but North needs to keep all the spades.
no. 3 clubs, 2 hearts, and a spade. No, that's 3 down.
Yeah.
That's 3 down, yeah.
No, 4 down, they have 6 tricks. 4 down is not possible. It's 2 or 3 off.
Yeah, so now the spade suit is blocked. But if they figure out the club suit, this 4 is possible.
So Declare will probably win the lead and cash 5 diamonds, hoping the opponents will discard some losers, and then he'll hope to get another trick in hearts or spades.
Yeah.
But in general, that will be... Looks like a bad board for East-West. Let's have a quick look what happened at the other table. They're still playing, so we'll see later.
I was sure we would have a longer pause when he saw dummy, but he dug the spade. Now it looks like 4 down.
Ducking the spade is not a great idea here.
He was
But
probably hoping for king queen on side.
yeah, I mean, it's a good idea in general, but not now. He has limited chances to make more than 6 tricks, and this is the most viable of them, I guess.
Yes.
So Sveni Peter asked, where are you going to live in the States?
I am going to stay in somewhere between Delray Beach and Boca.
Okay, sounds like a nice place.
It's a nice place. And I have a lot of friends, and there's a lot of big bridge clubs. I hope I will be busy.
Perfect place for bridge professionals.
Yeah, it's one of the best places in US at least.
Yes.
a lot of people playing and big clubs and everything, so it's not so difficult. If he clears the spades, there's nothing for him to do, right?
It's over now, yes.
So I'll just take the diamonds and
I guess the declare will try harder. He won't be claiming just 5 tricks now, but he won't get too far. This was
Ooh, did not
very...
block the diamond.
They were looking for adventure, especially East, and he found it. I agree that West hand was not as strong as he would wish, fair enough, but still very aggressive and very one-sided, like doubling or 5 diamonds, have some nuances.
Yeah.
This one is very bold for no trump, double, pass, pass, pass.
But I think he's made a lot of bidding. I mean,
I only blame East, I don't blame West at all. Yes, the overcall is aggressive, but East should mind the opponents doing something there.
but if West shows both minors, I think they will not have this accident also. But that's maybe a little bit result criticizing. So if he pitches 2 clubs, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 down. Yeah.
They're just claiming. North is ready to claim now. Has the other
If-
tables
700. It's a
finished?
good start.
They got to gain.
So it was claimed down 3, probably we saw...
Down 4, not down 3.
Oh, down 4, yes, okay, that's right, so good. So at the other table, what happened? A bit more peaceful bidding. 1 heart, 2 hearts over call, showing the minors. Again, something unusual by these guys. 2 spades, peaceful. 3 diamonds, peaceful. 3 spades, 4 spades.
Yes.
And that was making. So 420 compares with 1100. And that is 12 imps to team NS Dura. They're leading by 16 now.
On the other table, they were aware of the vulnerability.
They saw it. They saw it.
Yeah. But they had this nice bid available. They could bid 2 hearts. And in a way, I like that more than 2 no, because I don't want to be declaring in 3 no if I find my partner with some points.
Well, yes, but to play that, they play some different overcalls for spades and a minor, and probably that costs something more.
Yeah.
I know that they're non-leaping overcalls are two-shooter actually. They play some
Oh, really?
yes, they play some very crazy. The craziest system of international players is played by Zipovsky and Radicic at the other table.
Okay.
So these here are easier to watch because at least they beat what they have. One heart, 2 clubs, game forcing, I guess. 2 hearts, does it promise 6? We don't know. East will probably beat 3 diamonds, and West can beat 3 no or 3 hearts. What would you do, guys? Oh no, so 2 hearts is promising 6. How do you play here? Do you play 2 hearts promising 6 or no?
I bet both.
You play both, you're a professional, of course. You play whatever your
In
partner
US,
plays.
nearly everyone wants to play 6.
Yes,
In
and
my
in
normal
Europe it's
partnership
the other way around.
Yeah, but in my normal partnership in Iceland, I prefer not having to bid no trumps with a lot of suits not
It,
stopped. So
it's funny because Iceland is just in the middle between Europe and US, so you need to play both ways. In Europe, everybody plays it as 5 plus. I like it more, of course, being from Europe. But I know teachers like Gavin Wolpert, for example, they're teaching this to be 6 cards. Especially for less experienced players, it's a more descriptive bit and it's much easier to consume. So I like this style of teaching.
I mean, it's also more like how they play 2 or 1. They just bit pursuits. They don't think about extra stuff or stoppers or things like that. So
Yeah, simple bridge.
it's just a little bit different mentality. And I'm not saying it's worse or anything. I'm just saying it's different.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So what's going to happen? He loses two clubs and a spade.
And a spade.
It looked like a heart can beat it, but actually the clubs are behaving really nicely, so declare then can establish clubs to discard a spade, so it's a cold game with 22 points and only 8 card fit. But declare will make now declare will score 7 heart tricks, a spade and 2 diamonds. It looks aggressive, but in today's world it's a pretty straightforward contract. The 10-point opener was straightforward. And then the rest is easy as long as they can show 6 and 2. Of course, if they haven't found a fit, they'll end up in 3-0 trump, which is even easier. You've got 9 top tricks,
Nine top tricks.
as the hearts are behaving.
I cannot imagine there's going to be a swing on this board. Maybe they will not make game. Yeah, but I think the only chance is if West Open because it's maybe if West win 2, they might miss a game. That's the only chance, I think. Otherwise, it's going to be a
The same
double.
bidding, same player at the other table so far.
Exactly. That would be my guess. You have 2 aces and the queen of your long suit, so it's the value is like 12 points, right?
Even the queen is not needed.
Yeah, you could say that. Do they play for the 3rd place? Do you know that?
I believe so, because the rest are playing. I believe everybody is playing. We'll see later if there will be results. So the other table has finished this board already. 4 hearts making. So they had exactly the same auction. Very unusual for Zipovsky and Radicic to have such a straightforward auction. The lead was again a diamond, declared Dr. Spade, very similar.
Yes.
And 10 tricks.
Nothing really special.
So this will be the first push board for the final match.
So do we play 2 times 8 or is it 2 times 8, right?
2 times
2 times
8,
8,
yes.
Okay.
And then prize giving.
Is this a normal format in Eastern Europe that you play like a couple of rounds Swiss and then you have a semifinal and final?
It is very standard, not usually in those proportions, but yes, it is very standard to play Swiss or Danish and then semi-final and final. We like to have knockouts, just pure Swiss is not enough because the real winner can be found in a direct match.
Yeah,
And I
okay.
agree with this approach. And what is the normal format in Iceland, Sveini? You just play Swiss?
I don't know. Normally, we just if we start to have a Swiss, we don't want to have a short match to decide the winners. But you could do like a Danish in the last round or something like that.
For me, it's mandatory at least a couple of rounds of Danish if you don't do semi-final, final. But the perfect scenario is longer semi-finals and finals.
Yeah, yeah.
I organized the festival, Bridge Festival, just before COVID, the one you couldn't come to. And the
Yes.
format was 1 day of Swiss qualifications, 7 rounds of 7 boards. And then the first 8 teams play 1 day quarterfinals, 48 boards. The next play semifinals, the day after, again 1 day, 48 boards, and then finals. And those who get out the first day, then the second day they play 1 day Swiss, and then the next 2 days they play quarterfinal, semifinal, and final.
Okay.
So that way you have all the formats, and if people get out of the Swiss, next day there is another Swiss. So this was inspired by the American style of 1 day, and if you're not doing well, you're out.
Yeah, this seems like a fine format.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. It just needs more people.
Yes.
Okay, what's going on here? 1 diamond
We have a
by
normal one heart overcall
yes,
and 2 clubs.
top club seems normal to me. Then West
Would
will
you
probably
raise?
no way.
Would you raise to the West Hand?
No,
You don't want the lead or anything?
I don't want anything. Yes, would you?
I don't know. It depends a little bit on the opponents.
On the opponents.
So maybe 2 clubs is not forcing. So South has to start with a double. Yeah, if I think the opponents will fraud because they don't have a cupid. I like to bid the cupid.
If they double, I'll definitely bid 2 hearts to take some bidding space.
Because you probably have 2 or 3 ways to raise anyway. It's a bad hand. It looks like 2 clubs was forcing in the beginning. So South has to double first and then bid 2 clubs.
Sveni,
Yes.
your connection is not good. Can you please turn off your camera? And I think it should improve because a lot of data is transferred with this
Okay.
camera. And we'll
Is that here?
still, yes, we won't see your beautiful face, but we'll hear you.
You were 20 years too late to say that to me.
So they ended up in 3-0 Trump. What will happen here, guys? It's very interesting. It will rather make.
He's probably gonna lead. I don't know, low heart there. And Declare is going to get 3 clubs, 3 diamonds, 2 spades, and a heart. So he has 9 easy tricks. He has to finesse clubs. Otherwise, I mean, he cannot make 9 tricks, can he?
Oh, he gets 3 diamonds, 3 clubs, a heart, and 2 spades. 9. And it looks straightforward because he doesn't have other options. The spade finesse is not enough.
If East pitches something, he might end play him in hearts to get extra trick in spades.
It will be very adventurous. Considering you have 9 tricks in 3 no trump vulnerable.
Yeah, I mean, let's say you take, okay, you play a club to the 9, okay. And East shows out. And he's going to pitch what? He's going to pitch what? He has to pitch a spade or a
No,
heart.
he pitched a
So he
diamond,
pitched a
so here is
diamond.
the extra trick.
Now he might even make more. Because he still has the end play to get a 3 spade tricks. Okay. And the club to the 9. Diamond, diamond, club, ace of spades, and a heart. Isn't that looks like 11 tricks, right?
Looks like 10 to me. Four diamonds, 3 clubs is 7, a heart is 8, and 2 spades is 10, yeah?
Maybe 3 spades.
Too much to ask.
I mean, after East is thinking, you probably know he has the queen of spades and ace king of hearts. So I think 11 tricks is going to be easy now. And he needs to find 4 discards for the
It's
2 clubs and 2
definitely
diamonds.
safer.
Hmm?
It's definitely safer
Yeah.
now when he has 9 to play for 11. When he had 9 to play for 10, it was a bit riskier.
Okay. And now comes the ace of clubs, and he's going to pitch a heart. And then comes 2 diamonds, yeah. And then plays easy. In real life, you had to think about this before, so you can easily pitch 2 spades now without thinking. Then maybe he's going to find a spades or something. You don't know.
Yeah, when you start thinking, it's obvious.
Yes. Especially if you think now. Okay.
Okay, 12 tricks.
Yeah, looks
12
like.
is on the table. Eleven was claimed.
11.
11. Oh, he tried to end play him. He played him for 5 spades.
Yeah.
And that's 11 imps.
Woohoo.
Really?
Let's have a look. Sorry, it's the other table. They played in 3 clubs, so 1 club opener, 1 heart, 3 clubs with 14 points, Probably it was meant as game forcing and understood as invitational. Some misunderstanding for North-South. And they missed a vulnerable game and lost 11 imps, so after 5 boards things are pretty bad for Team Bridge Scanner. They still have time to recover, but they better start recovering now.
So East has a nice 20-point hand. And West is gonna transfer to spades. What do you do here? You go to 4 spades with East hand?
What is the auction? 3 hearts, 3 spades, 3 no? Yes, I definitely go to 4 spades.
Your partner bets 3 hard spades. What do you do with East hand?
I
You
beat
go to
4
4 spades?
spades every
Yes.
day.
After the double,
Oh,
do you
the
consider
double.
3-0 Trump now?
Even better. Even better. Oh, 3-0
Well,
Trump, yeah. Oh.
I'm not sure how good Trino Trump is. I'm
What is your
sure
agreement for redouble here?
redouble is I have fit, I don't have stopper. Or I have the ace, so I want you to play. Because
So if you
sometimes you have the ace, partner has the queen and the double is with king jack. Redouble is fit, I don't want to play. Or I think it might be better if you play.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I like that agreement.
Good, Sveni. So this will most definitely go off. A club loser and 3 spade losers.
Yeah.
Trino Trump,
Same
it's
bad thing.
diamonds are
Yeah,
bad.
diamonds break.
So you can clubs no communication to the clubs. So you can get maybe 4 diamonds, 2 hearts, a club is 7, maybe one more you get 8, but to make 3 no it's also very stretchy.
So how would you play? Would you play a club right away or a small spade?
I'm thinking about what I will play and I have no idea. Everything looks so bad. I just don't know. I would probably cash 5 diamonds so they discard some stuff. I don't know what to play. Ah no, sorry, I'm in 4
You're
spades.
in
I'm not.
spades.
I was thinking how I'm gonna play 3 no trump. Sorry, I'm so lost.
That's
In
fine.
4 spades, a club looks fine to
It
open
looks
up the
normal, yeah.
entry. Yes, totally.
You have to get rid of the club loser. No, it goes on the diamond. Yeah, doesn't matter.
Looks like one off.
So your plan is to lose 2 spades. What's the best line for that? Spade to the king?
It looks like.
Are you gonna play the 10? No, probably not.
No, you may get promoted if you play the 10.
I think so, yeah. So he's gonna ruff a heart and play a spade. Then he's going for 1 down.
So let's have a look what happened at the other table on this board. Oh, 800.
3 clubs.
So one club by East
Mm.
Radicic, South Zatorsky overcalled 3 clubs, favorable vulnerability. I totally agree, I'll bid the same thing. Pass, pass, double, pass, pass, pass. So another disastrous board for Bridge Scanner, unfortunately.
After the double, would you pass with North Kent or are you gonna bid 3 hearts?
I don't know, I'd probably bid 3 hearts.
Yeah, you have to bid 3 hands. You know your partner is wrong, especially white against red.
King Jack 10 9 is really nice.
Yeah.
So what happens in hearts? It's better for sure. You lose 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, and
It
1 or
depends
2
on,
spades. So maybe 1 or 2 off, but not 4 off for sure.
yeah.
So what is this gonna be? 4 spades down 1 is 100 points to north south, and east west 800. So 14 imps, 44 to 3. I think if
The final is over.
if the NS Dura win more games until the end of this set, they should finish. They've been delayed anyway a bit, so they can compensate the delay. Massive boards for Team NS Dura. And nothing works here. 3 clubs 800, really unfortunate. And if the opponents are making a game 620, you only lose 5 imps. But so it happens that you don't make a game. So yes, we see 14 imps now. 44 to 3. 41 imps lead with 10 boards to go. For the sake of being interesting, I hope that Bridge Scanner will get some imps back.
So this is going to be a dull one no trump, I think. Oh no, maybe South opens a diamond and
North
North picks 2 spades.
North will probably beat some spades indeed. And the spade holding, the spade suit is interesting. Only one loser in spades for North South. So North South are able to make 3 spades. 3 hard losers. Ah no, two spades, sorry. 5 spade tricks, ace, king and ace. So how is the bidding? I think it's very South 2 spades. This is not a misclick, this is the minors. 2 spades for the minors. West won't pass, but it was interesting to see how North would pass 2 spades. West will probably beat 2-0 Trump. He doesn't really have a club stopper, but almost does.
Wouldn't you just double? No, double is horrible. Yeah.
And double with 2 spades if 2
No, it's
spades
horrible.
is
It's
the
horrible.
minors, yeah.
But it would make an interesting auction. 2 spades, double, pass, pass. Yeah. What now?
Well, if my partner North should have spades, I pass with South. I'm very happy.
With a singleton? Okay.
Well,
Yeah, now you say that you pass, but if you get it on the table, we'll see if you pass.
I promised maximum a doubleton, so having a singleton is not so bad. I could have been avoided.
Okay.
No, I play like that. For example, they open one no, partner bids 2 diamonds, 1 major, double. If I pass, it means I heard you've got 6 cards in a major. I don't care. I want to play in diamonds. So my diamonds are better than whatever your major is, and this is it. So with void, you should pass. And
Yeah, I
that's it.
agree.
Otherwise,
So 2-0.
it can never be enough. 2-0 straightforward for me, but it took some time. Probably explaining what 2-0 Trump is, how strong can it be. North should pass in my mind. What else can you do?
Support the spades.
Interesting if East will gamble with a Stayman or not. Normally not, yes. So 2-0 Trump, interesting contract. I expect a spade lead from North.
If there's a spade lead from North, he might make it.
Spade lead is great for declare. Ace of club and club is a disaster for declare. So let's see. Also diamond and a club switch, which is not so easy. But if the 7 of diamonds is let,
Even a diamond and a spade switch is okay for defense.
yes, diamond and spade or diamond and club. After a diamond lead, a black card needs to be played by South. None of that is straightforward though.
Oh, ace of
Oh,
clubs,
the ace
okay.
of clubs, nice lead. South will be very, very happy after the club return. He'll see 4 club winners and 2 diamonds down 1. Declare has 6 tricks only, 4 hearts, a club and a spade.
And he's gonna try go for 1 down finessing spades and goes 2 down.
Well, if South is showing the minors,
Ah, yeah, he only has 1 spade, of course.
he has
Yeah.
1 spade, so he should
Okay.
end play him, not end play him, but win the spade and just play diamonds and wait for his diamond trick, because on the hearts, South will discard 2 diamonds and will remain with 1 more diamond, so this will be the exit for down 100, which is relatively fine. The other table just finished board 7. Let's have a look what happened there. 2 spades making. So the auction was what we thought it will be the auction at this table. 1 diamond, 1 no, 2 spades, pass, 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 making 8 tricks. We set 5 spades considering ace queen on site. 2 diamonds and the club is 8, 1, 10. So North-South got 110. Probably here North-South will get 100, so it will be a push board. But let's see if
They
it's
might get 200.
if it's 200, then 3 more imps for Team NS Dura.
Well, he's gonna pitch 2 diamonds on the heart, and yeah, there's nothing there.
So after this board, board 8 is the last one for this set. There will be a short break and we'll come back.
And Liverpool is playing Tottenham, and the score is 3-0.
3-0,
Ooh
yeah.
la la. Liverpool against who?
Tottenham.
Wow.
25 minutes in, 3-0.
Wow. That's
What happened to
spectacular.
Tottenham?
They're shit.
It looks like Mourinho took over.
Mourinho will never concede 3 goals
No,
before 30th minute.
I know. And somebody is gonna get hurt if that happens. For sure. So let me see. South pitched his spade, so it looks like everything is in the open. Now West can decide if he plays a spade before he plays the diamond. Probably playing a diamond right away is more safe.
I don't
in
think it
case
matters. He already
North
threw a
has
spade, so
a diamond honor, yeah?
oh yes, in that case you're right. But then South can jump. Oh no, he discarded a spade.
Yes, yes.
Yes, but you're right.
No, but he discarded a spade already, so it doesn't really matter.
Yes.
Well, West knew everything, so same. Maybe the point count made this play 100%. I don't know.
So down one and a push board, and we're moving to the last board for
It
this.
was down two, no, down one.
Down
Yeah,
one.
down one.
Down one,
Yes,
yeah.
The defense took 4 clubs and ace king of diamonds.
you are correct.
There is a first time for everything.
So here we have you make 3 no and you make 5 or minor. And you make 11 tricks in 3 no.
3-0, it's Stefan proof. The spades are good, the diamonds are good. Even I'll make this one. So 11 tricks. Very
Even
nice.
if you try to drop the queen of diamonds doubleton offside, you still make because it's doubleton onside, right?
It's perfect. You cannot get it wrong. That said, I was teaching once a lady who was probably the worst player I've taught ever, and we had one lesson. I told her after the lesson that I'm not good enough to teach her. It felt like a robbery to teach her, but so we start, and I'm thinking, I know she's bad, so I'm thinking what to teach her. I'll teach her finesse. So I don't have any illusions she knows how to finesse. So I just straightforward start showing her one suit, two small opposite ace king jack to 5. And I play all the possible combinations and I show her how it can succeed, how it cannot. And after 5 minutes I tell her, okay, it's your turn, what do you play? So what do you think she plays? What is
Ace?
the worst possible thing you can think of? Two small opposite ace king jack to 5.
Oh. She plays the jack?
She plays the jack from hand, yes. This was the end of the lesson, and I never gave her a lesson again.
But I can tell you one thing, this financing thing is really tough thing, you know.
Especially for the weakest and for the best players, it's very tough, yes.
When I was in, I don't know if you call it high school or college, I learned bridge. So I was like 18 years old. And in the third lesson, we were taught to finance. And the guy came with 8 boards and said, in these 8 boards, all finances work. But in the real world, they only work 50%. So I had queen third against ace third, and I let the queen small king. Now I called the teacher. Oh, you made an error here. Your finance did not work.
This is Icelandic finesse.
Yeah. So I mean, I can understand when people have problems financing.
You don't have problems. You finesse even when it's not possible. One spade, 3 spades by north-south here, so they'll lead a spade and they'll be enjoying declare cashing the first 11 tricks.
Yes.
So we can have a quick look what happened at the other table. I saw they were also at 3-0 trump, yes, +2, so probably another push board. And this will be it for the first set of the semi-final. 41 imps.
When we had 3 push boards.
With 3 push boards, yes. There were just 3 huge hands for team NS Dura. Boards 3, 5 and 6. So board 3 was the 4-0 trump. Very inspired by Vujicic, and then he was only able to take 6 tricks. The other one was misunderstanding at the other table. They stopped in 3 clubs with a lot of points.
Yeah, I'm surprised they had this misunderstanding after playing for so long time, because I mean it's really unlucky that this hasn't come up. one club overcall and you have a good hand with clubs.
I believe they play some straightforward Polish club and they had some different agreements. And I don't think Vainikonis plays with Zatorski all the time.
Okay.
Zatorski plays often in the States, as we know.
Yes,
So
yes.
maybe they got muddled up between different agreements with different partners. Generally, it doesn't look like a forcing bid, but in Polish clubs, some of those bids are game forcing bids, so I cannot tell whose fault it is.
But I thought the bidding theory today would mean that no matter if you play Polish club or a precision one diamond three club jump would always be both minors in my mind. But
Both minors.
yeah, weak with both minors. You want to preempt because your partner has one of the minors. You just don't know which one.
Very advanced training. I know to know Trump to be the bot minors, but three clubs.
But you don't want to declare when you have the minors, especially in Polish club when your partner can have a strong hand.
Yeah,
But
makes
if you
sense.
but if
Maybe you
you open a
can.
precision diamond, I like three clubs as both minors because it also only gives one cupid to your opponent.
Maybe you can teach them some theory of bridge. And board 6 was the three clubs overcall after a strong club opener.
Yes.
One club, three clubs.
But I still think it was wrong not to bid three hearts by now.
So yes, the one question is after three clubs pass double, pass Vainikonis could have bid. Let's actually have a look what happens in three hearts. So I'll just go back. Sorry. Uh, Three hearts by Vainikonis. Pass. Let's put a double for flavor. And now what lead? I guess the ace of diamonds. So we can see it's down one only. Oh,
It looks like down
the match
one.
just finished. So three hearts was down one, yes, compared to down four. It's a big difference, obviously. 100 instead of one imp here. Three no trump, only 10 tricks somehow.
He discarded a diamond when cashing the clubs on the last club.
Oh.
He was playing kind of safe. Okay, so this is it. 42 imps to team NS Dura. Little hope for bridge scanner, but we've seen a lot more happening in bridge for 8 boards. So we will be here very soon for the second set of the final. Thanks a lot to Peter and to Sveini for this, and see you soon, guys.
Thank you, guys.
See
Have
you.
fun in the last set.
Thank
I
you.
hope we can, but it's a big difference. 42 imps.
But this means it will be interesting. They won't be playing one note from pass. It will be adventurous, and we're gonna have a good laugh. Okay,
We're gonna see Bulgarian style.
Bulgarian style without Bulgarians, exactly.
Oh wow, that's something new. Okay, see you
Thanks
in
to our